Just a quick disclaimer that the deck that I'm about to show you is very expensive with free Stratos and free Fiendish Chain. Fiendish Chain isn't as important, but this balance build does need at least 2 Stratos. Jump to this point in the video if you want to see my Neos build with no Stratos. Hello, how's it going? This is my top 32 deck from the most recent Meta Weekly. This Gemini Hero deck is extremely consistent with balance, and is made possible with a structure deck thanks to Masked Hero Koga. Alias is a mask change target for Koga, and is a level 4 Gemini monster to use with Gemini Spark. Searching Alias with Stratos opens up plays with both Mask Change and Gemini Spark. Gemini Spark is good, but it's not as good as Mask Change. I'm only playing 2 because it's a little bit more situational than Mask Change and Clash. And sometimes it really can conflict if you have both Mask Change and Spark and only one Alias. But it's a good spot removal card for both background monsters. I was trying out Clash in the Meta Weekly and I liked it a lot. Every monster in the deck has a good number of attack points, making it really easy to get good use out of Clash. I'm not playing Hero Blast because in this deck it can't destroy anything that has more than 1900 attack points. It's still good to get back for Alias, but ultimately I felt like I would rather have cards that are better at defending myself. Floodgate is great in 2-option and can buy you a lot of time to draw into Mask Change. Fiendish Chain is also very generically good. Drowning Mirror Force was a last minute addition, but I thought it was really good. It's super unexpected and that's what lets it win you games. In the Meta Weekly, I won an otherwise unwinnable game against Blackwing where I spun back his Chidori and Blackwing Dragon. For balance, you need 6 monsters. If you only have 2 Stratos, a great 6th monster is Decider. It's a dark monster which lets you play Anki, it can wall off effect damage and big monsters, and it lets you grab back a monster. Another good skill in this deck is Fusion Time, because while in the graveyard, Alias is treated as a normal monster. Speaking of Fusion Time, this is how I would build the deck with no Stratos. Neos Fusion with Fusion Time is a good way to get Alias to your hand after sending it from the deck to the graveyard. You could also maybe play the Equip Spell Engine with Necro Valley. For gameplay with this list, refer to the timestamp on the screen here. And then these are the timestamps for the other bits of gameplay. This is from my round 2 match against Blackwing. I got no delays on my draw phase, which immediately raises the suspicion of the face down Blackbird close. On the summon of Neos Alias, there is also not a delay still, which then means that it's probably double close face down. The only battle trap to be afraid of here is D-Prison, and battle traps aren't very popular right now, especially in Blackwing. The Typhoon I have there is a side deck card. Using Clash here stops Whirlwind and threatens a lethal for next turn. Using Koga also stops Whirlwind, but then plays right into his Blackbird close. The opponent didn't get a great turn 1 hand. My hand was really strong though and could have handled a good Blackwing opening. Blackwing is definitely a favoured matchup for Gemini Hero.
Catch you one more time.